everyone? Thug doesn't run a motorcycle club, but a gang. I seen this one article out of the Daily Mail about one of the former national presidents of the Comancheros. I believe it's out of New Zealand. And it was very interesting, the coverage on this one. And I had to sit back and think to myself, wow, is this a motorcycle club or is it organized crime? Because Australia is and New Zealand, I have to put that in there, is a lot different than the United States and other countries as well. They getting down with a hustle over there. And, I know us bikers in the U.S. are always worried about these Australian bikie laws coming over to the United States. But do we have to look at it from a different angle? Do we have to get out of our box and actually look at what's happening over there? So the question that's going to be coming up for you all later on, is the Comancheros a motorcycle club or is it a motorcycle gang? You're going to be putting number 1 for yes, number 2 for no in the comment section. Go ahead and get started now on the live. And I'm going to take a look at this, and you're going to see why I asked myself this here. Now, let's go on here. This out of the dailymail.com. And this is what had me thinking about this question. Bikie Boss's $3,870 court suit proves money can't buy style. Comanchero thug wears garish Versace as he faces charges relating to his gangland empire. That is how they are spilling it over there in the, Daily Mail? Bikie Boss Alan Meehan swaggered in the court clad head to toe in garnished or designer Versace gear as he faced charges linked to his alleged gangland empire on Wednesday, wearing a tailored gray suit and clutching a $1,000 Versace man bag. Okay, is that what they call it now? Man bags over there? Meehan cut a striking figure as he entered Sydney's Dowling Center local court. He was featuring Comanchero colors of yellow, gold, and black. $380 Versace tie matched his $1,209 Versace loafers. Who the hell wants to spend that much money for freaking shoes? I don't know. And a $1,245 Dita Meta Eva 1 sunglasses. There he is right there. Looking all gangster, baby. Even wearing those Comanchero colors right there. Bodyguard in the back. There is those $1,000 shoes, man. Wow. Huh. Anyway, there is another picture of him in a robe, and there is the famous one right there, the bathrobe that he was wearing. He was flanked by a mullet-clad associate wearing a chunky gold medal engraved with original 22H Bankstown boy, believed to relate to the suburbs 2200 postcode. Now, he fled North South Wales retreat for Queensland Gold Coast after the Supreme Court slapped a serious crime prevention order on him last November. He was famously photographed wearing a grubby dressing gown. Man, them freaking media really throws it at him overseas, don't they? The Comanchero Supremo was arrested on the Gold Coast in January, charged with 4 breaches of order, which prevented him from contacting 34 named individuals. But yeah, there is the outfits right there. They're calling it a drug cartel over there now. A lot of stuff moving over to Thailand. They're trying to make a lot of moves over there, I guess, like that. But I always hear from Australian bikers because there's bikies and then there's bikers, and it goes all totally different. I wouldn't even call them 1%ers, these bikies. You know, they do call them Nike bikies and stuff like that. But how does it hurt their MC scene over there? These type of guys running around, flaunting their stuff, and really bringing a lot of attention to people. I think it has to hurt them. And then you have to stand back. And, you know, I've been looking at these bikie laws and stuff. I wanted to do a little series on it, and I just need more information on that. But let me know the answer to this question. 1 for yes, 2 for no. And let me tell you, it's just not bikes they ride. I'm talking, they got Ferraris and everything else happening over there. We can't be hypocrites over here. We can't. Anyway, let's go to this cool-ass story from Red Rum, man. I actually cannot believe up in Canada that a government official doesn't want to search for a missing person. Unbelievable.
Prairie Green landfill searched is getting more support. This is a group of Indigenous bikers from Saskatchewan called the Rum Motorcycle Club. They, along with First Nation leaders from the province, came to the camp set up by protesters at the Brady Road landfill. Speakers called on the Manitoba government to search the landfill for missing and murdered Indigenous women.
And this, you know, deplorable inaction, this has to stop. My Lord, where is the hearts of our people in this country?
A feasibility study said a search would take upwards of 3 years and cost about $184 million. Premier Heather Stephenson has stood by the decision not to search the Prairie Green landfill for the bodies of Mercedes Myron and Morgan Harris, citing safety concerns.
It really does seem to me that those in power or those that are rich despise us minions, doesn't it? You know, well, it's going to cost too much money to look around. That's the way these people think. And sometimes I say to myself, what the hell are you people doing putting these kind of people in office, man? They despise you. I'm sorry to say this. Sturgis is coming up, baby. Sturgis is coming up.
Sturgis Motorcycle Rally is just around the corner. Just watch for all the motorcyclists who will be streaming into Sioux Falls in the days ahead. Keloland's Perry Groton caught up with the crowd today, making a stopover at J&L Harley.
You can't make a road trip to Sturgis without a good pair of riding boots.
Yeah, they look pretty good. I think I like them.
Chuck Dennis and his wife Sharon are on a pre-Sturgis shopping spree before they leave for the rally.
We went the first time last year. We went last year, and we just had a really good time. So we had more time this year, so we're gonna just not do Sturgis. We'll go to do some riding around up in the hills.
The days leading up to Sturgis mark the start of the busiest time of year for J&L Harley-Davidson.
They're stopping here for t-shirts, they're stopping here for services, oil changes, tires.
Geography works in J&L's favor, being located on a crossroads of biker country.
We're very fortunate here in Sioux Falls to be on an intersection of 2 interstates, so we get people from the south and we get people from the east coming through.
Pat Gallagher of Arizona is getting his motorcycle serviced at J&L. He was a rally regular for all the years he lived in the hills.
When I lived out in Spearfish, I'd go down there every year just to see people, the friends that came out and everything like that, and we'd visit and people watch, and then I'd go home at night.
Gallagher's vacation schedule doesn't include a stop in Sturgis this time around, but he has advice to those who are going this year.
Be ready to just take your time. I mean, there's a lot of new people that come out for a rally. They aren't an experienced rider.
The Dennises, like so many other bikers, got hooked on Sturgis during their very first visit, and they can't wait to head west again this year.
Yeah. Good time.
In Sioux Falls, Perry Groton, Keloland News.
And J&L Harley has expanded its hours to 6 days a week this month, and they'll open 7 days a week during the rally.
Like he said, man, not a lot of experienced riders heading out that way, so be careful. Be careful out there going to Sturgis. Anyway, you want to get interactive right now, man. Again, in the comment section, 1 for yes or 2 for no. Is the Comanchero Motorcycle Club a gang? Is there a reason to worry about their hustle? Answer the question. We're going to go to the second half of the show right now. Join the Insane Throttle Members Only Club on YouTube or Spotify and receive exclusive content. Your membership in the Throttle Club helps keep the show going.
Is an in-depth look at the trials and tribulations of street gang and motorcycle club life. This isn't the run-of-the-mill book that doesn't give the goods. This book will go into detail of events that actually happened. All materials in this book have been approved by those involved. There is nothing poetic, nor is there any price worth paying for the life we choose to live on the streets. James Hollywood Machikari, Brotherhood and Betrayal.
Introducing the all-new service from Insane Throttle Motorcycle Madhouse Radio. 24/7 and nothing but the best in 80s till today rock and metal, baby. And here's an added bonus. You can now listen to Motorcycle Madhouse Morning Show with Hollywood and Chinatown live on the air. Go to motorcyclemadhouse.com and bookmark the radio station and get down with the king of biker radio. Rock on.